you see this picture with the angel, and we are working with the wings. We were using the back wings, carrying us back and forth, and we are using the wings in the front, the middle wing, which unfold, carrying us, like a bird. And behind this, what we do with the senses and what we touch with the wings, is always the equilibrium of the forces of light and the forces of gravity, stability and lability. And in the human being, the challenge is, to balance them in a way that the breathing middle comes about. And that's symbolized by this O around it. That's why I say the O is the most important sound. We have. With the O, we embrace this interplay of those two force fields. And when we go to the elements, how they work, then we're looking a little bit into a force field where light and gravity forces are strongly connected with each other. And then you have this, what you could call the fire element, where things start, wrestling with each other, but a lot of mobility comes about, and the sense of equilibrium you can attribute a little bit when this forces of light and forces of gravity come into an interplay where they really balance themselves, but within the field of gravity, but overcoming it through lightness. And the next day, lesson 3, last time, we were looking into when we hand ourselves over to the forces of light, and we just let them pull us a little bit this way and that way. And then when we were using the middle wings, then we felt a little bit carried by those forces. And today, so the forces of the air element is behind it. And today, when we go forward to look at the sense of life, we should look a little bit into the forces of water, into the element of water. And there you could say that the forces of light and forces of gravity create an interplay in a very harmonious way, where they really balance each other, so that flow comes about. And the hexagon can express this six-pointed star very nicely. But then when you look at it, they balance each other. Maybe we can take this balance even a little step further, and in the world of the ether, which belongs to this level of the element of the water, you could say everything is the other way around. And maybe when we turn the triangles the other way as they normally stand, so the triangle of weight normally stands on its basement, and we put it on its point. And the triangle of light, we turn it around and have the base below. And when you look at this, that's at least how I feel it, the balance between those two becomes even more obvious or sensible or perceptible. That's what I wanted to show you, this element and this sort of interplay of the forces of gravity and light stand behind what we try today. Great. Now I want to invite you to join. Just take the space you feel well in. Feel yourself. Breathe. Enjoy yourself. Again, 4 steps. And these same 4 steps we have here. Take your hands. Take time to arrive at yourself. Feel yourself and then take time to sense the reactions. The heartbeat. Can you sense it? The lungs, how they move. The breath moving through them. And how do they react to being perceived? To you being in touch with them. Turn the hands. Lead this I'm present feeling downwards through the body into the earth. Keep doing that, and on the other hand, observe the reactions in your body. The forces which create equilibrium, lightness, and what you need. One more time. Take your hands. Take time. Arrive at yourself. Let your inner react. Turn the hands. Slowly move through the body, downwards, continuously through the body, through the legs, into the earth. And look for reactions which make your body tall, the heels light, the breath wide, just by itself. And let go, return to yourself, breathe, relax. And now we just repeat what we did with the rear wings. We turn the hands towards the back of the hands. We feel our shoulder blades. We feel the back of our body. And we try to make our arms rise by themselves. And we let them carefully sink without having to carry them. And we do it slowly because it needs our attentiveness. Come a little, just 2 steps forwards. Let the wings, the rear wings, can carry you back. Let them rise. Feel the space behind. Let the space invite you and carry you back. When the arms sink, feel that this brings you forward. Arrive, and if your breath reacts, you know, it was perfect what I did. And if it's just a little, invite your breath to grow. We do it one more time, just being pulled backwards, but by letting rise the arms, feeling the wings. And then we still feel the space behind, but one arm goes up, typically the right one, the left one feels space below with the palms behind. And then let the energies from behind stream through you, bring your arms along, create the gesture of balance. Let your body, your arms be stream through, forward, stream through. But remember, look for countercurrents which come back and arrive at your heart. And then let go, relax, and breathe. We do it one more time, because what we search for in eurythmy, that we arrive at ourself. So when we are when the streams come through us and carry the arms like this, and it continuously streams like that because this is what's carrying our arms, then we need just to notice that to this streaming forward, a counter current comes which naturally arrives at our heart. And that's what we are looking for. Only then we are in balance. Last trial. Breathe, sense your body, your back. Increase your awareness of your wings. Let them carry you back a little bit. Stop, but feel how the space becomes bigger and bigger behind. The lower hand, the palms looking backwards. And then let the stream from behind carry your arms forwards. And now we'll really look for, yes, it's streaming forward. And the more it streams forward, the more I feel something arriving at me. And I enter in this state of balance between back and forth. Let go and just your hands just go to the place where you are, where you have arrived, because you have arrived here. Let go and breathe. Yeah. And then just stand where you have enough space to practice another exercise. We just gently touch our thighs to say hello to them. Hello, dear thighs. How are you doing? Great that I have you. And just this thought can create a beautiful breath. And then spread out your arms. And just by bending the thighs, bring the arms in. And by stretching the thighs, carry the arms out. And try to do as little as possible in the arms and only work in the thighs. And even if you stop like that, when you let go, you return to yourself first, before you relax, like that. We do it one more time. You do not have to do it explicitly with the legs as we did right now, but they are awake now. What we try to do, we bend the legs again, is now that we experience a threefoldness in the movement. And then the thighs send energy up, but then we feel the energy in the upper arm. And then the spreading of the lower arm. And then how we reach the hands. And when we come in, it's a little bit, we sense the upper arm. We sense the lower arm coming in. And then, yes, the hands meet again. Energy, collarbones, and then upper arm, lower arm, hands. Upper arm, lower arm, hands. Last time. 2, 3. Breathe. 1, 2, 3. And let go. Do a step in between just to relax. And then this threefoldness, and it addresses the realm of the breath, and the archangel of the breath is called Raphael, by tradition. And this Raphael fits so nicely to this will and the feeling and the thinking element of these members. It's so nice to use this name, to invite this energy to be present. So just be down there and then let the energy unfold. Ra. And then let the wings become wide and fly far. Feel hands. And then by coming back, Ra. Just upper arm, lower arm, hands. Enjoy this energy. Ra. The flying far. The consciousness. And come in. One last time. Ra. Fa. And return to yourself. Breathe. Let go. I spoke about the water element, where light forces and gravity forces work together, but they learn from each other the other way around. They really connect in a beautiful, sympathetic way. And they take over aspects of the other one. And just to start with, let's create a triangle of light in an ordinary manner. We just stand, we connect with the fingertips to a point under our feet or close to our feet. And then we create this triangle just by drawing it with our fingers. A triangle filled with light and lightness. And just by feeling our own body, we just sense our feet so beautifully, just by itself. And so we can enjoy standing in this triangle of light. Then let go. Return to the center. Breathe. Let's create the triangle of gravity. We begin above our head. And then we draw this triangle of stability, left and right from us. And the feet move into it. And then we just stand there. We connect with the earth. We feel the basement. We're just in it. So it's stable. We are safe, but it's hard to move like that. And then just let go. So nice to come out of it again. And relax. And now we create a triangle of light which has the point on top. Not so far up there, because the triangle of gravity has to be able to really connect with it. So we do it a little bit above our head. But try to remember the qualities of the triangle of light. And then bring them along when you do the form of the triangle of weight. And it's just light which connects, which comes visiting the castle of the king of the weight. And so interested. And it brings light in every corner. But it doesn't do harm to anything. It's just there. Light. And breathe. And then let's connect to the forces of gravity. Try to remember how it was to stand in this triangle of stability, but now the point is down there. And the quality of stability and gravity stays, but it allows the light, or it allows to be lifted. The suitcase is not screwed to the floor. No, it allows to be lifted. And just sense how it feels for the triangle of light to be, for the triangle of gravity to be, not fixed to the floor anymore. But it's still heavy. And full. Let's do it one more time, and then we try to feel them both, and then we move a little bit like waves. How is it to move in a substance where these elements play with each other in such a way? So we create a triangle of light with the point of it on top. And then it just go down. We feel it's the realm of the gravity, but we just follow it. We fill it with light. Yeah, through the windows we come in, through our heart forces, so nice, full of light. We really connect with it. And keep this memory and remember also the forces of gravity and create this triangle, this the forces of gravity, yeah? Stones in it, everything, but it allows to be lifted. It's open towards being lifted. It allows to become moved around. Let go without losing those qualities completely. It's just trying. Can you still feel a little bit of it? And create a little wave just to one side, to the left or to right. And try to feel how does it feel to move in between them two. And then you go back. How does it feel? Yeah? Forces of gravity, forces of light, but they carry each other. And then just come back again. Yes, feel the two triangles. Lovingly taking over qualities of the other without losing their own. And then let go and keep this mood a little bit alive. And never mind if you managed to do it, how clumsy we were. What we tried is what matters. And now come forward a little bit. And now we work with the heart wing, with the middle wing, which really connects from the heart. The heart is the force which really wants to connect to the earth, with the earthly forces. But then let them rise, come up, and the upper arm spreads, the lower arm spreads, the hands spread. But the hands also want to know what's down there. They lead us down in the back. And then you let go. Energy comes back, feels the upper arms. The lower arms spread, carry us forward. And the hands lead us down. Crossed or not crossed, never mind. And then you have this coming up, and you have Ra, Fa, Il. And then letting go again. Ra, Fa, Il. And now think that the forces of gravity and light mix, and that water carries, that we swim on water with our wings. Ra. And have the feeling of what we just felt. Alive. And then come up again and have this feeling of, yes, the water forces carry us from below. The way the forces of air carried us last time from above. Yes, so much fulfillment under my arms. Ra, Fa, Il. Just feel how you stand now, how it feels to be upright. how your breath is contained in your lungs or happy in your body, and slowly move to a place where you can sit for 1-2 minutes. How does your body feel now? What's the resonance of what we try to do with the wings, the middle wing, embedded in what has to do with the element of water, the element of life. Do you experience mobility in your body, or do you have the feeling, if I move my body slightly, it feels held? Both is possible. My body feels held. If I do this or that, I have to overcome resistance. How do you experience the inner space of your body? What does it feel like? How big is it? Its width, but also its depth. We now address the musical aspect of going out on the way from ourselves to ourselves in major, and on the way from ourselves to ourselves in minor. The basic principle behind the exercises which will follow. And to create the mood of the major, just remember the stand of the beginning exercise and how good it feels to send this uplifting forces. Sense your shoulder girdle, the clavicles, the collarbones. And then make a step forward with the left leg. Do a little step to the right with the right leg. Enjoy standing here ready for going out. Join the hips, join the clavicles, and this joy makes the underarms light. The lower arms want to support it, and the joy again flows into the lower arms. The hands take it up, become light, start gliding. The fingers open up, enjoy the fresh air out there. The fingertips say there's more, there's more, there's more. And this driving makes something visible out there. Yeah, some sort of answer. And when I let it come over me and sink down and I close my feet, it's not as I'm coming back to where I started. No, I'm there where I've arrived. And then I breathe. I'm there. And then let go. Let's repeat it one more time. Left step forward. Right to the side. Ready to go out. Clavicles. Lightness in the lower arms. Lightness in the upper arms. Lightness in the lower arms. The hands sail. The fingers enjoy. The fingertips strive. So beautiful. Yeah, I'm welcome. And keep this mood alive. And breathe. The way back from us out there to us here is basically expressed by or prepared by a step backwards with the right foot first. The right foot is the preparation. And then the left foot starts pulling in, arriving at the right foot. And then you have the feeling, I arrive. And naturally you feel your heels, 2 balls, on a big ball called Earth. So beautiful, us 3. And breathe. We do it one more time and then we start to do the same, similar movement with the arms starting. It seems as if we start out there. Okay, right foot back. And then left foot, just pull it towards the other. Arrive. And then go with your fingertips out there where you have been, in the space you have reached. But still feel your clavicles. And then from there, go into your upper arms and just, yes, please come. And the lower arm says, yes, we form a bowl for you. And the upper arm say, yes, we show you where to go. And the hands, they say, yes, look, we turn from out there towards the body. That's where we are going to. And the finger open up and say, oh, that's also nice around here. And the fingertips become active and spread out and create a very fine substance. Fine. So, and then this fine substance, when it's fine enough, is able to really penetrate the body, to arrive in you. Just feel it arriving. And let go. So it's again the 7th, the fineness of the 7th, which allows us to really arrive. And the only difference from going out in major is that the upper arms play the leading role in minor, whilst the lower arms play a leading role in major. Okay, right step back. Left foot pulled towards it. Feel yourself, like always. The upper arms, please come. Good. The lower arms, yeah, here we are for you. The upper arms, look, we have power, we can protect you. The hands, we show you where to go. Look, the fingers open. Oh yeah, there's space for us. The space opens up. The fingertips become active. They want to penetrate. They are looking for a little places where they could come in. They create fine dust. And then it really can enter. And relax. And now we look a little bit at the third, because in our sequence, what we are practicing here, the third is the leading motive, and it starts with the third and it ends with the third. And you repeat one time the major third, and keep in mind that musical eurythmy means you observe yourself in what you are doing. Not sophisticatedly, intellectually, but that's your interest, your joy. Left foot forward, right one to the side, clavicles, and then we go along the ordinary way, the upper arms, the lower arms, and then the wrists, they stop. Don't go out immediately. Just look what you have got in your garden. Take time to become strong. Enjoy what you have. Become grateful for what you have. Use the lower arms to sense that. And the legs, just feel what you do up there. Okay, great. And then you can open up. But now you are connected with yourself and just, I'm here with my richness and ready to meet the richness out there. And breathe. And in minor, the way is in, but you also go through the upper arms out first, but the intention is to meet ourselves here on earth. So, right foot back, pull the left foot a little bit against it, just to create the basic mute. Collarbones, clavicles, upper arm, I'm on my way to myself. Lower arms, yes, where are you? And then the wrists, the torsals arrive. And they tell you, yes, I can help you to look at yourself. Yes, look. And then come in and the torsals really accompany your sensations. And all you do is, now it's not the garden you are interested in, now it's the gardener. Yourself, you go through the garden, but you perceive yourself walking through it. And maybe the left arm is a leading principle now, or can create this quality more easily. And then just breathe, arrive at yourself, and let go. Do you notice that this just creating the mood of minor creates a completely different experience in the third gesture? And now I just show you one picture, and that's according to a drawing by Rudolf Steiner. A so-called soul gesture drawing. I must hide myself behind it. And in there it's it's heartiness. It's just, a loving gesture towards something you carry lovingly on your arms. And he also suggested that we make with our hands that the finger, the pointing finger and the thumb just create a circle. And then you can use your other fingers to also be part of a much bigger circle. That this circle here is just a symbol of I'm embedded in a whole big circle. And this soul gesture is in a way related to the mood of the third. And to the third also the art gesture belongs. And I invite you that we now combine those three, do the third gesture, let it naturally become an art gesture, a receiving one, and they welcoming this in the heartiness, heartful soul gesture. Okay, one time, and we can repeat it next time once again. Right foot back, arriving at myself. Clavicles, upper arm, lower arm, torsus. Yes, you want to look at yourself. Okay, I come with you. Look. That's how you are. You are such a good gardener. You notice what is needed. Allow yourself to feel yourself. And now when you are in, close to your body, just keep this mood of the third, and out of this you open up towards the world. But you are open to receive it. An open art gesture. And really connect with what is far out there. And then let it stream in. And let it live on your lower arms and create this gesture of reverence and really connect from your heart with what you've received. Feel yourself in this big circle of wholeness resembled by your small circle of presence. Just let go and arrive where you are at yourself. Let go and breathe. And carefully go to your place to sit down and listening to, what it does to you. How would you describe the mood you are in now? Anything is okay, it's just notice a general mood. And maybe you can discriminate what's the mood of your body and what's the mood of the soul which lives in it. How do they two respond to what you did? In which direction are they looking? What's predominant now, warmth or light? Or in which members of your body do you feel warmth? In which one, light or lightness? Sense of life can be attributed to Aquarius, which is, in a way, or can be addressed or spoken to by having the calves present in your consciousness. And to Aquarius, the sounds M belong, and the opposite sign of Aquarius is Leo, where the T belongs. What do them two have to do with each other, and how can they support each other, and what does it mean in respect to the sense of life? Let's start with the M. And just wherever you are, you can even do it sitting if you want to, if you need a rest, or you stand relaxed. You have one hand in front of you, and then you slowly bring them lovingly to your shoulder. And the shoulder feels it and likes it and comes closer. And then you turn the hand and you push out a little bit. And your shoulder, the balls of your shoulder, just by this are moved backwards. Then you turn the hands, and when coming in, the shoulders feel invited. And when you go out, as if you would push against the wall, that you push yourself back, and in this case it's the shoulders which become pushed back. And it should happen by itself, just because it's so nice. The shoulders come closer. And just because there's lots of energy, the shoulders feel the counter current and go back. M. And M. M is the symbol sound of opposites. You close your mouth completely, but you're still able to sound, because the nose is open, the mouth is closed. You can't speak M just right. Say M by with a closed mouth. It only works, like this, and still flowing. Contradictions, the master of contradictions, that's the M, that's what we practice here. Other arm, other shoulder, the arms come in, the shoulder goes forward. The arms go out, the shoulders go out. Mother bird is coming with a worm. Little bird can't just wait to get it. Mother bird flies away again. Little bird creeps back into his nest. And it's not the head, it's not intellectually the body. The interplay is done by the body itself. And a little bit of tension in the arms, in the hands, can help to make it work more naturally. Okay. If you would like to try it, you can try, can I do the same principle with both arms at the same time in different directions? You are free, but now we want to connect this principle of M with the legs, especially with the calves. So put one foot in front, one behind, and I like to work crosswise. So if the left leg is in front, the right arm is in front, and the right leg is behind, in my case, and the left leg. So it's crossed over in a way. And then I try to bring my back arm forward, and with this arm I bring my foot along. Just try it, it's just all about trying. And then I bring the other arm forward, and this brings the leg forward. And the only thing is I try that it's really the arm which brings the leg, and not the leg moves by itself. And then just stop, relax, breathe. Go back again to try once again. And breathe. Then you know the body liked it. Or you allow the body to really express what it feels. One foot forward. Where the foot is forward, the hand is behind. Where the foot is behind, the hand is forward. The hand behind brings the other foot forward, while the other hand goes backwards. And then, can you reach the legs down there with your arms? Can you bring the energy of your hands down to the lower parts of your calves, nearly reaching the feet? And let go. Breath. And it's just a flow. It goes forward, forward, forward. When you enter these forces of the etheric forces, they just like to play. And the specific thing of life is that it's not moral. So if your life's instincts become awake, you don't care. It's hard to care for others, to still care for others, because your instinct just tries to rescue itself or yourself. Yeah, that's one aspect of life. If you touch the other one, why the T has a meaning in this whole thing. Let's try one more time. One arm in front, and then just yes, it's just and then again move and enjoy. My hand moves the leg. And dive into the spheres below. Have tension in your hands for the moment. Yes, and again. Reach down and the feet just follow. Great. Breathe. It's starting to come close to a machine. And now the T. The T belongs to Leo, yeah? But the father of Leo is Aquarius. So we start in our calves. And we will do a complete T, but you might be surprised when we finish. Just connect with your calves the way you just connected with them when we are walking, but now they carry the hands. Create warmth and the streaming upwards. And this carries the hands up. And then your chest also can produce warmth and carry the arms up. And then warmth is just flowing upwards, flowing upwards. And you are just praying to heaven, to your highest ideals. But it's warmth from the calves, warmth from the chest, rising up to the divine heights, purifying yourself in fire, and then let go. Breathe and relax. That's T. Everything else you might know or see afterwards from the T gesture is just a reaction to this. It's just an outcome, yeah? But that's what we do. And the rest should happen by itself. So, let's do it once again, because the countercurrents, when we try to lift our souls up there, the heaven can't but answer. Connect with your calves. Create And your heart lives in your calves too. The streaming upwards, your heart supports it. But then when you stream upwards, you notice there must be a countercurrent. And because we stream upwards, left and right, the countercurrent comes down the middle. And why not sensing it with the fingertips and just following this countercurrent? But keep the primary current alive, otherwise you wouldn't have a countercurrent. And raise up more and become bigger and bigger and bigger while the countercurrent moves through you, through your head, through your heart, reaching the soles of your feet where you stand. And then relax. Breathe and make a step. So the T gesture in the middle is just the answer which is coming back. You are not taking the crown and put it on your head yourself. No, you receive it. And yeah, you feel it. One more time. And stay active from your calves, from your heart. Stay active in producing the countercurrent. Feeling the countercurrent, opening your heart to the countercurrent. And sense how big you are, your heart is now. And that this principle which came down really penetrates you completely. Okay, and try to keep this sensation alive when we again do the stepping. One foot in front, the other one behind. One arm in front. And it's just either, it's just, yeah, we move etheric forces. But now we have the te, yeah, the Father, which gives the M its meaning, still present. Know that you were able to grow, that you were gratified to receive. And stop. And maybe it's good not to repeat it, because when you want to repeat it, you just try to grasp it. And what you tried to sense it, what you tried to try to sense it is much more than to try to do it. Please slowly move to your seat and listen to the resonance of what we tried. How do you experience your uprightness right now? And can you discriminate between a physical uprightness, which might not be perfect, and other ways of uprightness, which you can also perceive? And when you feel this now, how long would you say could you stay like this, so in this. And forget about that you couldn't do it, but just what it feels like. Yeah? Just believe what you feel and do not listen to what you know. And when you look at your soul, or you sense how fulfilling do you experience what you perceive? Is it more interesting, or does it mean something to you? Not that it should mean something, but just, that's also something I can observe. Saying goodbye or hello to all 4 members once again, which during these lessons we touch one after the other. Today the sense of life, with it needs something to live in it to be complete. And now we think of, yes, all 4 together build our house. And we again say hello, we gently touch our thighs, our knees, our calves, one representative foot both, and the feet. Yes, there they are. And now today we had touched a little bit the element of water, where light and gravity plays into each other in a very specific way. That's what water does. The water makes them combine like that. And to honor this element, we now do an O gesture from the heart towards below, as if we would dive into a big lake or river and really have all its fish in our arms and feel them, the coast and everything. And then slowly we lift the arms, we move through the depths of the water until we reach its surface. And then again, we really have the feeling we want to honor the water. Until we arrive at the bottom once again. That's the O, which has to do with the thighs and the feet, the sense of equilibrium and the sense of touch. And the U, when we go down from the heart. And now again we dive into this water. And now we make ourselves aware that the water consists of columns which move up and down, carrying the waves. Again and again we slowly lift this gesture, bringing it into the horizontal, to its surface. And again down. Sensing qualities which have to do with water. And now we do the walking forward and backwards with the O, trying to have the thighs in mind, the sense of equilibrium. And we build the O from the heart towards below. Have it full and round, and then we let it rise keeping the thighs in mind until we reach the surface. We let it sink, trying to have the thighs in mind, trying to think of sense of equilibrium. We let go, return to the heart, build an U gesture deep down, starting to think of our knees, sense of movement, and then the arms slowly rise and we keep the knees in mind. And we go down again, the knees and the sense of movement. We return. And now we do the same gesture again, a U towards below. And we try to think of our lower legs. And maybe this whole thing in the U now feels different. We think of our calves, the sense of life. How does it feel now? And we go back, and again, calves. Where are you? Sense of life. Can I sense you? And let go. In the last gestures, again an O. Deep down, reaching the feet. The sense of touch. Oh, keep connected to the feet, sensing touch. Rise to the surface. Move through the waters. Feet, feel them. Sense, touch. Let go. Breathe. Relax. How you are standing there now. Such a simple walking exercise. How does it feel to just stand? How do you perceive your body? How do your legs like what you did? Are you still able to move? Try. Yes. What do these exercises we did right now, but also the whole sequence of exercises do to you? How does it resound in its total? Where do you feel warmth? Where do you feel burning qualities? Where do you feel light? Where do you feel weightlessness? Where do you feel lightness? And when we think again of the element of water behind the life forces and also carrying the life senses, how do you perceive them now? The water only within the body? Is it around the body? What colors surround you? And everything you perceive, just accept it, also if it's only little. Allow yourself to feel touched.